This is Bobby Price with USA Truck, and today we'll walk through the steps on how to correctly log out of the Driver Hub app. Before we get into the steps on logging out of the Driver Hub app, one of the common questions I get is how often should you log out of the Driver Hub app? I recommend doing it at least daily. If you can't do it daily, do it every other day. If you prolong logging out of the app, you go several days, weeks, or months without logging out of the app, that's when you start experiencing issues with the app itself. You'll notice the app crashing more often. You'll notice sluggish performance, and you might even notice certain parts of the app itself are no longer available. If you ever have issues logging into hours of service, that's a clear indication that you probably should do a restart and start fresh. I also want to point out the fact that if you just turn the tablet on and off, that actually does not log you out of the app. You actually have to follow these steps that I'm about ready to go over. The first step we'll cover is very simple. On your home page, and just a quick heads up, this is all old historical data from a driver. This isn't current, so you might see some stuff, some dates and everything that aren't correct for today. Just disregard that. The first thing we'll do is go and click on the log out button, and the first thing it'll ask you is do your post-trip inspections. So let's go ahead, and right now I'm just using the Tractor 4944 for a test. So you'll just go and do your inspection, and we'll act like this is a clean truck, no inspections, no issues. We'll go ahead and use post-trip inspection, and we'll say there's no defects. We'll go ahead and hit yes, and you'll see inspection completed. We'll do the same thing for the trailer. Hit certify and inspect. You'll go ahead and certify the previous inspection. And same thing with the tractor. We'll just pretend it's a clean trailer. There's no issues, nothing to report. So you go down at the very bottom, hit post-trip inspection, put no defects, click on yes, and you'll see inspection complete. Next thing you do is go and hit save and continue. This is where you'll verify your logs. And just for the sake of time, all these are just, like I said before, they're just kind of fictitious logs. This is just my sandbox test environment. So we'll go ahead and just hit verify all days. We'll go ahead and hit agree. And this is where it asks you to select your duty status you want to do before you log out. Obviously, for today's example, I'm going to put in off duty. So you'll just hit verify and log out. And once you reach this page here, where it asks for your username and password, that's where you know for sure you've logged out completely. And if by chance you get to this part and you forget your username, you can call in, speak to anyone in operations, and they can provide you with your user ID. If by chance you forgot your password, all you got to do is go down here and hit your forgot password link, and you can actually reset your password from the tablet. After putting your username and password again, hit log in, and that completes the end of how to log out and log back in correctly.